Alright, after several updates, I was finally able to start this. Or we will be doing we'll be online. We should have specified that in the title. We're gonna be doing online. Non-skip. Make sure the audio is working good. Need to have it up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, perfect. Like always, I play as Funky Kong. What's up, prequels? I forgot prequels. Do you have CTGP? Only 3 of us? Ah, okay. Same for Overload, but it says there's 2 other people. There's 2. And they left. So I'm the only one now. I'll keep waiting. There's usually way more people on. I mean, I know it's school hours. I'm in college. I only go to school on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so school hours is probably why there's not many people right now. We got 1 person, so we might have a 1v1 maybe. I could do custom tracks worldwide if I can't find anyone on here. There's usually way more people on custom tracks. Okay. Okay, well, we got a 1v1. Probably from a totally different time zone then. Let's see. See if it shows what country he's from. Or a very similar VR. I must start off voting for my favorite track, Koopa Cape. He votes for Mushroom Gorge. Let's see, 50-50. Oh, by the way, I'm pissed. One of my favorite teams, the Baltimore. I'm a Patriots fan, but I also like the Ravens and the Jags. The Baltimore Ravens lost yesterday. I'm also pissed that the Lions blew a 17-point lead. They could have went to their first Super Bowl, but instead, Dan Campbell decided to go for it twice when they could have kicked field goals, and it cost them the game because they lost by 3 points. And there was a situation where they were up by 17 at one point, but there was a time in the fourth quarter they were up by 14. They could have kicked the field goal to make it a 3-score game again. Instead, they decided to go for it, and they failed. That was just the way that the Lions lost because they gambled too many times. They gambled twice when it failed. I mean, it was very disappointing. I wanted to see them go to their first Super Bowl. And I'm sure most people were rooting for them as well, along with the Ravens against the Chiefs, the 2 teams that nobody wanted. But this is going to be an unpopular opinion, guys. Even though people are saying, oh, it's the 2 most hated teams, nobody's watched the Super Bowl. I'm going to be real. It's probably 2 of one of the best teams, aside from maybe the Ravens. But, it's still going to be a good game. Like, this might be an unpopular opinion, but it's still going to be a good game, though, because, again, it's 2 of the best teams, and it's going to be a good rematch from Super Bowl 54. I think it would be a good story. In case you're wondering, I'm rooting for the Niners. I'm tired of Taylor Swift. I'm tired of seeing the Chiefs win all the time. They won it last year. I want to see someone new this year. I'm rooting for the Niners. It would be a good revenge story to get revenge on them after losing Super Bowl 54. It'd be a good rematch. it'd be a good revenge story if Niners end up winning their sixth, seeing them get revenge on the Kansas City Chiefs after that heartbreaking loss in '54. So yeah, I'm rooting for the Niners this time, even though I rooted for the Chiefs last year because fuck Eagles fans. But I'm rooting for the Niners this time. I want the Niners to beat the Chiefs. I wouldn't say either team. I think Niners are favored, but either way, I think Chiefs have a better chance of winning because they've been red hot lately. I'm obviously want the Niners to win. My biased prediction is gonna. Oh, he's choking. He won. GG's. You can't cheer for the Niners. I know. You hate Purdy. Hey, I like Purdy. I think he's a good quarterback. But to me, it's like I don't hate the Niners, and this is gonna be another unpopular. I don't even hate the Cowboys. Like the teams I hate the most, like the Chiefs are my 32nd favorite team. Now I hate them more than my division rivals. It goes to Chiefs, then the Dolphins, then the Bills, then the Jets, and then the Eagles, and then probably the Giants after that. But yeah, I know. But I mean, like, yeah, I know. I know a lot of people don't like the Niners either. But like, I personally don't have a problem with them. It's the Chiefs. I can't. I'm rooting for the Niners. Lesser. I wouldn't even call them two evils. But I guess you could say lesser of two evils would be the Niners for me. This guy's been getting the head start. Now he's at 6K and I'm not. Alright, yeah, it's really close. Last race. Oh, I didn't mean to throw it. I meant to hold it. Okay, hopefully it doesn't have a red shell. In case you're wondering why I'm not in school right now, it's because I'm in college and I only have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm not gonna get too cocky. If the Lions can blow leads, anybody can. So I'm not gonna get too cocky here. But I was depressed. I wanted the Lions to make the Super Bowl so badly. It was depressing to see them lose the way they did. But yeah, another reason why I mean, like, it's gonna suck seeing Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl though. They're gonna be showing her every single clip. It's like another reason why I don't want the Chiefs to win back-to-back Super Bowl. Like, if they win the Super Bowl, then they're gonna show Travis Kelce kissing Taylor Swift near the podium. Like, nobody wants to see Taylor Swift. Like, no. Not only that, would be satisfying to see all the Swiftie fans cry if the Chiefs lose. Let's go. He's way behind. Well, it's kind of boring here with 1v1, so, but it also takes more skill at the same time because you can't get those aggressive items. Oh shit! That fake. I ran right into that fake iron block. I don't know if I placed that or if the other guy did. This ain't over yet. Oh no! I sold. Don't. Okay. I cannot afford to get hit by any of these, or that's how we can come back. Just don't get hit. Don't get hit. That was close. It's close. It's close. Another fake high block. I have to avoid this one, and I do. What? No! What? What? No! 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 No fucking way! Oh, I think he had a mushroom and he saved it for the last second. Oh, if I didn't get hit by that fake item block earlier, I would have won. What? He had a mushroom, I think, and he saved it for the right time. I didn't know he had that. Yeah, it was a bunch of bullshit. Actually, maybe it was real, but like the NFL realized everyone was catching on, so they had to audible the script. Oh my god! Oh, that's gonna go. That's gonna go on Raging Compilation 5. I'm adding that to the clip, bro. I should have won that one. Or I'm 0-2 against them. I should be 1-1. Okay, I sold on the drift there. It's like it's close though. Like he's barely winning. That's the thing. Like we're pretty much even. I should have won that last race. I feel like I was robbed. Again, I'm not gonna get the items I want, so I feel like I'm better off just playing through. Oh wait, nah. If I can hit him here. If not, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna get saved right there. Oh, I almost sniped him. Got 3 more chances to. They just get good the other way. Oh, let's go. He fell. I gotta capitalize on every mistake he makes, but I can't. I need to limit the mistakes because he capitalized on that when I hit that fake iron block. That was brutal. It's a thundercloud. Wait, what the? Did he take a shortcut or something? I was confused there. Oh, he fell again. And he might have got struck by. He might have fell to try to get shock dodge, but I think it backfired on him. Okay, let's not get too cocky. We pulled the lions. Let's not do that again. Feels so depressing saying that. Even though I like the Ravens, I was more heartbroken about the Lions losing because of the lead they had. I thought they had it in the bag, and like they were so close to actually going to their first Super Bowl appearance. And the Chiefs would have been a winnable game for the Lions because remember they beat them on week 1, so the Lions very well could have won the Super Bowl, could be in the Super Bowl and have a chance of winning if Dan Campbell didn't gamble twice. What the? Okay. Is he trying to do a glitch or something? Because they patched those online here on CTGP. I better not say. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna jinx it if I say a word. I know how far I'm ahead, but I know how this game changes. If I fall down just once, hit something, he's right back in it. I thought for sure I had in the bag in Koopa Cape, and we saw how that ended. Alright, type in the chat what race you want me to vote for next. Let's go. Okay, finally, okay. 1-2 against him. I wouldn't say Lamar's a fraud. You gotta blame it more on Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers, that taunting and the refs were shit. They called the taunting, yet they didn't call his ankle being grabbed right before the push, and when he fumbled the ball. I'm rooting for the Niners. Fuck the Chiefs. My 32nd favorite team. I'm rooting for the Niners. Coconut Mall. Of course. Oh, finally we got more people. Alright, there's my rival right there. That's the other thing, the fake iron blocks, they can't shield you. At least we can have a bit more aggressive items now since there's more people. Oh, I missed the item, but good speed from that. Sometimes you gotta miss items and rely on skill in those situations. fuck you! Of course my rival steals my fake item block. Bihaz, or however you pronounce it. He was the one that we were going back, and that's where I choked in Koopa Cape, but I got revenge on him in Rainbow Road. Item mushroom, we could take that, yep, shit. Couldn't tell which, okay, this one's going up. Oh, it switched at the last second. I hate when it does that. That's a huge pet peeve of mine. That caused me to miss it. That's twice now. It's 2 times. Oh, the 2 people are like round my ass. I didn't know if they disconnected, but nope. Oh, let's go. If I knew that blue shell was coming, I would have waited to throw the red shell to try a double whammy him. It's like 50-50. Or more like 25-25-25-25. But it's like all like really close. Everyone has an even chance of winning this one. Los Ivory, 2 Funky Kongs, a Diddy Kong, and a me. Come on, let's get back-to-back first places. First one was a Mickey Mouse because it was a 1v1, and this one, not that many people, but first place is first place. Let's go! First place again. I know. And I get he did go for it at the end and it paid off, but still, if people want to make the argument, and here's the thing, Lions fans say, oh, well, gambling is what got them to this place. That is true. But in a situation, you're up 14 points. A field goal would have made it a three-possession game again. They decided to go for it. Alright, yeah, Joe, there should be plenty of room for you to join. There's only 3 of us now. There's another situation where they could have kicked a field goal to tie the game, but they didn't. So he sold. Twice. Yeah, I'm staying in the lobby. I know there's not many people, but I gotta try to get back to 6K. Nice. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't believe games are rigged. I know lots of people are saying that now because they're tired. I feel like I hate the Chiefs, but I feel like people claiming it's rigged, like they're Chiefs haters and they prey on their downfall because they can't handle seeing them win all the time, like me. But I'm also a realist. I understand that they're good. That's not rigged. I mean, there's some horrible officiating going on. Like the refs missed 2 brutal PIs. Which could have costed the Ravens the game. And the taunting call, it was the right call, but the problem is it should have offset. They should have called it both ways, not just on Flowers, because the guy was grabbing his ankle before he shoved him to the ground, so it really should have went both ways, and it should have offset. But, yet again, the refs also didn't fumble the ball at the goal line. So you can't blame the refs on that. But they did miss 2 PIs and they made an inconsistent taunting call. And they didn't. Oh, that's twice I sold there. But they didn't call it both ways because Travis Kelce was taunting all game and they didn't call it on him. It's was Flowers taunting? Yes, but the call was inconsistent. You gotta call it both ways or don't call it at all. Either call it both ways or let him play. You can't call it on one but not call it on the other. It's a double standard and it shows favoritism. So that's the problem I have with the taunting call, is that it was inconsistent. Alright, comeback time. The refs overall, I'd say in the Niners-Lions game are fine. I didn't see any problems with the refs there. That was just the Lions choking with bad play calls. And the Ravens losing, yeah, like the refs did do bad, but you can't blame them because Lamar played like shit. Zay Flowers fumbled the ball in a horrible situation. So yeah, the refs didn't do great, but bad calls happen, missed calls happen, and you also got to put some blame on the Ravens for making shitty mistakes. And people tend to forget, like, yeah, the reason why the narrative is that the refs favor the Chiefs, I don't really believe that much, because they only exaggerate. The media only talks about the bad calls that goes the Chiefs' way. The reality is there have been several bad calls that haven't gone the Chiefs' way, like the missed PI. If we talk about that, the offsides on the Chiefs against the Bills in the regular season, that was the right call. But the next play, they missed offsides on Von Miller. So they don't want to talk about that. They only want to talk about the bad calls that goes the Chiefs' way to push a narrative that it's rigged, and it's all bullshit. And I hate the Chiefs, and I'm even admitting it. Because I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a realistic person. I can hold on to this because he already crossed. I'll take second. No, don't give me now. NBA, I think NBA might actually be rigged. I don't know about like scripted, but like refs have been like suspended or punished for like betting on games and shit. So that might actually be rigged. Bill Vinovich. Wait, Bill Vinovich? No, Bill Vinovich is in the Super Bowl. Fuck that. Then I'm not. Then I should boycott. Bill Vinovich. That referee is in the Super Bowl. Like, I do want to be I know it sounds crazy, but I do want to be an NFL ref when I grow up. And Bill Vinovich is a great inspiration for me on who I do not want to become. Just, if you want to be a good ref, just don't do whatever just don't be Bill Vinovich. He's the worst referee of all time. Straight up. Like, the worst fucking official. And I know I'm not perfect. I know I've missed calls. I referee flag football. I know I've missed calls every now and then. But, like, that ref he's terrible. I'll never, I'm not a fan of the Saints or the Rams. But it should have been Brady versus Breeze in the Super Bowl. Or arguably Mahomes versus Breeze, because there was a ticky-tacky bad roughing the passer call that went Brady's way. But at the same time, I don't think that's as bad as the missed PI on the Rams. So, and not only that, because the Saints, it's even worse for the Saints because they've only won one Super Bowl and they were so close to getting back there and they never did. Like, they were looking to redeem themselves after choking on that Stephon Diggs miracle, and then, yeah. Wait, Jonah, you're in? Which one's you? I'll save this. I was gonna try using the shortcut, but I didn't have the angle. But neither did Gronk. I want to wait for Iron Man to shoot that red shell. No! Okay. Okay. High IQ move for me. Oh, what? You had another one? Come on. I feel targeted. Look, Matt and the other Daisy are far ahead now. Hey, bullet bills, blue shells, I can change it. I still have a chance. Not over yet, but it's not looking good. I keep crashing. Okay, it's a battle for third. Matt and Daisy at the end are gonna battle it out for first. I'm battling for third now. Let's go, Mega Mushroom. Wow, that was a waste. Oh, he didn't fall for the POW. Oh, I need something. Give me some. A blooper! I'm getting dead last. Wow. Not the items I wanted. That was a huge disappointment. Your iron? Ah. Both of us sucked on that one. What I do for my thumbnails now is like, just wondering how I use them, and I do need to. Oh, let's go! We got almost a whole lobby. I use Snapchat to like crop and stuff, and what I do is I email it to my own Gmail, and then like I can save the link of the image on the computer. Is what I do. I would have rather see the Lions in the Super Bowl than the Niners, though. I mean, I'm rooting for the Niners against the Chiefs, but I would much rather have seen the Lions go. I would have much rather seen Lions and Ravens. I was mixed about that. I originally said I would root for the Lions, but looking back, deep down, I probably would have rooted for the Ravens because even though as badly as I want to see Lions win the Super Bowl, deep down, even though as a Patriots fan, I do have a soft spot for the Ravens because I've lived in Maryland for 5 years and I loved watching the Ravens. I even lived there when they won the Super Bowl in Super Bowl 47 on the power outage. So it's like deep down I've always had that soft spot for the Ravens, I feel like. Oh my goodness! Oh, I'm down bad for that. I feel like my second favorite team would either be the Ravens or the Jaguars. Jaguars, man, how the fuck did they miss the playoffs? Oh, come on. Hey, Lamar's a great quarterback, man. I mean, I get he played one bad game, but like he's been doing good this season. And Lamar's getting too much of the blame. You gotta blame some of it on Zay Flowers, man. I mean, he fucking sold. Can't blame it all on Lamar. I think this is gonna be a very unpopular opinion. I know it's gonna trigger all the Cowboys haters. I think Dak Prescott should get MVP. I think it should be Dak Prescott. I mean, if you look at the stats, he had like the most passing yards this season, and maybe first or second most touchdown passes. Either him or Brock Purdy. I'm finally at 6K. I think it should go to Dak Prescott. I mean, I know he went one and done the playoffs, but it's a regular season. I don't even think it should go to a quarterback, if I'm being honest. It's like, it's become a quarterback reward now, and it shouldn't be. I think it should maybe Christian McCaffrey, but if I'm being honest, I think the player that deserves it the most is Tyreek Hill. But it's like, how would you determine Offensive Player of the Year versus MVP? Nah. I think one award should go to Tyreek Hill and the other should go to Christian McCaffrey. Maybe Christian McCaffrey, MVP, Tyreek Hill, Offensive Player of the Year, or vice versa. I don't even think it should go to a quarterback this time. I mean, unless they want to differ a quarterback reward versus, say, like another award for Offensive Player of the Year. Because I think if you give one to one, give one to the other. That way they both have something. So I guess that way, I think if you give the MVP to a quarterback, I think it should go to Dak Prescott, and the Offensive Player of the Year should be Tyreek. Christian McCaffrey has a case, but I think it should be Tyreek Hill. As for Rookie of the Year, there's a debate to be had on whether it should be Nakua, but it's got to go to CJ Stroud. I wonder who should get Defensive Player of the Year. But that's personally who I think, if I'm being neutral. MVP, Dak Prescott, Rookie of the Year, CJ Stroud, Offensive Player of the Year, Tyreek Hill, and Comeback Player of the Year should. I know lots of people were saying Baker Mayfield, but you gotta understand these awards are regular season awards. I'm gonna have to say Joe Flacco, because just coming off from the couch and performing and leading your team to the playoffs, I think was really impressive. I'd be cool with Baker Mayfield getting it, but I think it should go to Joe Flacco for Comeback Player of the Year. I don't mean to trigger anyone, but Comeback Player of the Year should not go to Damar Hamlin. I mean, yeah, he survived a heart attack, but Comeback Player of the Year also, it's not a reward for something bad happening to you. Like, it's supposed to be a reward for redeeming yourself and doing good after struggling. And, like, Damar Hamlin hasn't done shit this season. Like, if I'm being honest. It was also a stupid fake punt that cost them the game to Damar Hamlin. But, against the Chiefs. But, yeah. What's up, Bear and Apple? I should have waited. I don't know what I was thinking with that decision. I just want to see what happened, and it was... I'm not even going to go up for an item because it's going to cost me more time. It's not worth it when I can just get an item right here. I'm not good at the shortcut. I don't want to risk falling, even though they're clearly better at it. I get 6. Let's go. Okay. That's still not good, but... Am I gonna gain? I lost points. I'm under 6K again. Wait, Jonah, you were you were at 7K before you dropped down? Have you ever watched a single video that Professor's done? I think I've watched one, yeah, and I remember he was struggling on 50cc. I'm gonna try join on meme vehicles. Okay. What should I vote for? We already did DK Mountain. I guess Waluigi Stadium, maybe. it's full now? Oh, fuck. Before it wasn't full, but now it is. Oh yeah, if someone leaves, then you can join then. Daisy Circuit? That one's not too bad. Yeah, it's all a bunch of 12-year-old squeakers and Swifties that know nothing about football that think that Mahomes is the GOAT. Or that Travis Kelce is the greatest tight end of all time, even though it's Gronk. That's another reason why I don't want Mahomes to win another Super Bowl. It's not just because of Taylor Swift. That's actually, like, kind of irrelevant to the reason why I'm rooting against them. Well, I'm just tired of seeing them win. I want to see someone else win. I would love to see the Niners get revenge on them after losing Super Bowl 54. And the other reason is that I have to hear all those dumb Mahomo squeakers saying putting Mahomes in the GOAT conversation of Tom Brady, and the comparison is so stupid. And he's a great quarterback, don't get me wrong, but he's never going to surpass Tom Brady. He's not the GOAT. And I'm tired of him being in the GOAT conversation. That's another reason why I'm rooting against them. It's not because of Taylor Swift. It's another additional reason, but it's not the main reason why. I'd rather see the Niners tie us with Super Bowls than see Mahomes be in the GOAT conversation. I don't know, maybe I'm just a salty Brady fan, but that's how I see it. Oh, come on. Oh, did Billy Bob say anything about the Chiefs being the Ravens? I bet he called it rigged or whatever because of the refs. I don't know, I didn't see his community post yet. Did he say anything about the games yesterday? I didn't get a chance to look at it. Oh, fuck! On the final lap, too. Could this weekend get... Oh, could it get any worse? First the Ravens lose yesterday, then the Lions lose yesterday, and then this happens. 11th fucking place. I don't hate either. Rainbow Road can definitely be the most frustrating one, but it's also one of my favorites. Our Fortnite team. I mean, their bandwagon fans are all 8-year-olds that play Fortnite, so you're not wrong. Okay, we don't talk about that. This is gonna be an interesting take, but I would trade the Super Bowl 51. I would trade 28-3 if it meant we would go 19-0 in the 2007 season. I would trade 28-3 to win Super Bowl 42. I would trade that any day. I mean, it's great that we had the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history, but it's never going to erase that heartbreaking loss when we could have had an undefeated season. I would have rather had that perfect season in Super Bowl 42. I know, man. I know. I mean, it's a double standard. You can't use your, oh, well, I beat him in the Super Bowl because then by that argument, Eli Manning's the GOAT. It's not about that. It's also about career stats. And people make the argument about Mahomes' early stats, but I feel like that's kind of a sample size comparison. You're going to need to, like, see how Mahomes does in the long run, how long it takes for him to get washed, what type of longevity he's going to have. You need to take, I feel like all those factors really come. Then you could, oh shit, but then that means LeBron's the GOAT over Jordan. Not even so, Jordan had better career stats. But that's, let's put it so, I don't think Mahomes is not going to get 7 rings. I'll be fair, though. I'm going to make a prediction. In Mahomes' career, he's going to have 4 rings. Which is good. He's going to have 4. He's not going to... I don't think he's going to win the Super Bowl. He's going to have 3 or 4. He's going to win at least 1, maybe 2 more in his career. I don't think he's going to win this weekend Super Bowl. I don't think... Not next weekend, I meant. But, I don't think he's going to win the Super Bowl this year. I think he's going to lose. I'm being biased, of course, because I don't want them to win. I don't want to see Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl post-game show with Travis Kelce. I don't want it to happen, but it's possible. He might win this one, he might win one more, or he might lose this one, which I hope he does. Oh, what? I got the aftermath of that. Fuck you, Matt. I'm gonna knock you out in boxing after that. I should have took the shortcut, but I didn't want to risk getting hit because I lost control of my speed. No! Come on! It's always when I have a chance to come back. Unbelievable. That was a good cut. Seventh. Super Bowl 55 wasn't fully Mahomes' fault. Like, the O-line was shit. But yet again, Brady struggled with a... No, Brady did good with a bad O-line and with shitty receivers. So it is a double standard because I get it may not be Mahomes' fault, but, like, people blamed Brady's situations when it wasn't Brady's fault when receivers dropped open passes, and Brady still did pretty well with them. So it's like, Mahomes has to share some of the blame. Who's your favorite character to play as in Mario Kart? Oh, definitely Funky Kong. Shitty wide receivers. Yeah, Tom Brady's led. Yeah, like in 2019, our only good wide receiver was Edelman, who dropped an easy pass against the Titans. But yeah. We had Shit-Keel Harry, a huge draft bust. Yeah, there'll be an excuse when he loses. Exactly. I'm gonna say win. I don't know if I made my prediction. I predict score. Niners are gonna win 31-28. It's gonna be close. I think they're gonna get like a game-winning field goal. I think Niners are gonna win by 3. Sure hope they win, man. No, like I swear, they better win. Ah, I did not get the goal. Let's go. I don't play as Luigi often, but sometimes I do. I'll shut up now. Oh, okay, there is another lap, but still. I got that. Oh, okay, I'm about to say. Oh, fuck. I need to bait someone in. I didn't want him to hit me. Someone. Oh, let's go. That was just a bizarre coincidence, but it worked. I tried to bait someone into hitting me there, and it worked. Let's go. Going too fast, lost control of your speed, and that happens. But then yet, oh, someone disconnected. Okay. I drop bombing it there. Oh, shit, I already crossed! Wait a minute. Oh, what? Yeah, I agree. It is a good game. Yeah, he has like some of the most postseason wins too. and has led several game-winning fourth-quarter drives. Which item do you hate more than Thundercloud or Blue Shell, and why? Hold on, let me vote real quick, then I'll answer that. I would say... Oh. It depends. Probably the red shell, because there's no way you can avoid it, unless if you have an item, or like if you get smushed, maybe lightning or mega mushroom. Well, they're useful to use, but they're bad when they hit you. Like when a bullet bill hits you, it's like it whacks you like 5 yards back. So it's like that can really fuck you over. Maybe the fake item blocks can be annoying sometimes. Even like to collect can be annoying because like it doesn't shield you from red shell. I should have saved that. Marco Wii is that? It's older than that, isn't it? When did Mario Kart Wii come out? 2006, right? Did it come out in 2006? So isn't it like 18, almost 18 years old then, right? Wasn't it 2006? Was it? Or was it 2009? If it was 2009, then it's almost 15 years old. Mario's far ahead. What the hell? That's like so annoying. Like when you're struggling to get hit by items, and there's that one guy who's always like ahead of everybody. It's like so annoying. In case you're wondering about the webcam, I need to remind myself sometime this week. I gotta go to Walmart and buy a webcam. So it shouldn't be too expensive. I gotta go to Walmart and buy one. What was that drift? What was that? What was that? 2007? Okay, so it's almost 17 years old. Yeah, so it's way more than 10. I pulled a Cameron by drifting the wrong way. Okay, okay. Oh, I missed, I tried to time it right. I should have took the shortcut, I know. I'm about to say, don't stop right in front of the fucking caterpillar. Mario got first. I'm not even gonna waste my shells on him. He's got it. Not gonna throw meaningless Hail Marys. I'm gonna play for second, play defense here. Torture the person behind me by throwing that. And blue shell dodge, let's go. Oh, 2008? Oh, well then it's almost 16 years old then. Okay. That is true if you angle it right. April 2008. Yeah, so it's almost 16 years old. Almost. They discontinued Nintendo WFC, in case you're wondering how I'm playing Mario Kart Wii Online. It's because I have CTGP, and when you have CTGP, you can play online. I think there's another way too, but that's one way to do it. I know Jonah will be triggered by that vote. Nice thumbnail. Oh, you just noticed that? Yeah. It's, I set that up. Yeah, my face as Luigi and Wally's as Mario. I don't even know how old Wally is. Kind of disturbing, cause, but yeah. I think he's like 6 years old. I think he's 6. Okay, so we got him from a rescue pit bull owner, and she claims that he was 3. We got him in 2021. I don't know if he's older. At the time, we thought he was younger than we thought he was, but now, like, we see he's a lot lower energy now. We're like, oh shit, he might be older. So, I don't know. Oh, I barely got it. Let's go. Oh, let's go back-to-back gold mushrooms. Reward for being bad. I'll take it. Oh, there's Jonah. Oh, I crashed. Oh, I'll answer that after the race. Let me focus on this before I read that and comprehend what you just said. Oh, 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 no, you damaged me! No! I tried to trick Jonah into hitting me. He knew my plan. Oh, double whammy! No! Well, wait. Okay. Okay. Mario's just cruising past everybody. He's just goated compared to all of us. Well, who did I hit with that? Did I hit Joe? Who did I hit with that red shell? Come on, let's get back to 6K. Okay, so let me see what your question was. Who would you rather have, Lamar, Henry, Debo, or Purdy, CMC, and Tyreek? Wait. Okay, so... Are you talking about Derrick Henry? Wait a minute. Definitely Purdy, Chris McCaffrey, and Tyreek. I don't know, I've always played with the Wii wheel. I just do better with it. Personally. No, not necessarily. It's not all about rings. But I mean, because I put MJ over Bill Russell. So no, it's not always about rings. I think Peyton Manning's better than Joe Montana. So no, not necessarily. But I think Mahomes has to do more than what he's doing right now. He hasn't done enough to prove that he's better than Brady. Everything he's done, Brady has also done, but better. Like maybe if he could have, if he has a perfect season and has 6 rings. Say he has 6 rings, but like say like his career stats completely surpass Tom Brady, then I can make an argument that Mahomes might have surpassed him. But I don't see that happening. He's not going to have the longevity either. He's not going to surpass him in, like, career stats or, like, really impressive stats in a short period of time. But it's like... And, like, you could say, oh, well, Mahomes is doing better at the beginning of his career than Brady. Okay, but it's like... I mean, like, a good comparison is, like, LeBron versus MJ. The only reason why LeBron passed MJ on stats is because LeBron has played way longer. And yet again, MJ still had more rings, despite having 6 rings in a short period of time. In my opinion, is pretty impressive. And LeBron will never surpass MJ, and that's why he'll never be the GOAT. If I'm being honest, like LeBron is overrated as fuck. And Stephen Curry owns him in the finals. LeBron only beat him once. Also important to note that Stephen Curry got 4 rings in a way shorter period of time than LeBron did. Not saying that Stephen Curry is better than LeBron all time, but just a reasonable comparison to say. And before anyone makes the argument that MJ went 1-9 without Pippen got swept in the finals, you gotta understand, that was at the very beginning of his career, and only that, he also played against, oh, I thought it was the final lap. I'm so stupid for that. They were playing against the greatest Celtics team of all time. You gotta understand, like, just like Tom Brady struggled against Eli Manning, doesn't mean that Eli Manning was a GOAT. The player that owned MJ was Larry Bird. I'd say, like, MJ is equivalent to Tom Brady as Eli Manning is equivalent to Larry Bird. And I'd say LeBron is equivalent to either Peyton Manning or Patrick Mahomes. Probably Peyton Manning. I'd say LeBron's the second greatest all time. Okay, can't really... Okay, losing in a Super Bowl shouldn't really be a stat that counts against you, because losing in a Super Bowl is always better than not making it. That's why I hate the argument, oh, Joe Montana's better than Brady because he never lost a Super Bowl. That's not a good argument, because it's way better statistically to have a Super Bowl appearance and lose than have less Super Bowl appearances. So, in my opinion, losing at the Super Bowl is always a better stat than not making it. So I don't think that should ever be a statistic that counts against you. Alright, this will be the last race for the stream. I know, that's the thing, like, you gotta but that's the thing, you gotta talk about coincidences that happen, like, you're saying if Eli Manning didn't avoid 3 sacks, if David Tyree doesn't make that helmet catch, if, Asante Samuel catches that interception, then you'd be saying that Brady's the GOAT. So you're talking about, like, 1 or 2 fluke plays that completely destroys everyone's image of Tom Brady. Let's put it this way. I'd rather be the fan of who loses Super Bowl 54 than be a Patriots fan, only win 4 games and miss the playoffs. The 2 teams that are in the Super Bowl are in a way better situation than we are right now. I'd much rather be a Niners or Chiefs fan than be a fucking Patriots fan right now. But I'm a loyal Patriots fan. I root for them till I die. So, that's where I'm at. No, hit him back. I hit you back! I hit you back! They didn't count the double bump? No, I hit Jonah back! Oh, that's a robbery. Nah. These Nintendo refs are just as bad as Chiefs refs, bro. Holy shit. I hit Jonah back. I guess it didn't register until like after it came to me. Wow. Rookie mistake right there. Mac Jones type of mistake right there. Even though he's not a rookie. It's funny how Billy Bob used to dick ride Mac Jones, especially in that when they barely lost to the Cowboys in 2021, which was his best game of his career in the NFL, and it ever will be. He said Mac Jones is our franchise QB. Anyone hating on him is a dumbass. It's just crazy how quickly he completely 180'd his stance on him. I think he started shit-talking Mac Jones. I think it started with his terrible performance against Baltimore. I think Mac Jones started going downhill after the win game against Buffalo, but Billy Bob started shit-talking him after the loss against Baltimore. That's when he called him a bust. Did I? They're not going to count that. Nah, he crossed first. Oh, what? They gave it to me? I got bailed. No, I think he crossed first. That's a bad call. That's a bad call. Oh, that's huge in the point differential. Oh, bizarre way to end the stream. Hold on, let me read this. I agree with you, Prequels. He was never good. I think Billy Bob was delusional at the time. It's great he's finally realizing it. What happened was he only made the playoffs because of their defense. Their defense was good. Their offense was way too conservative, and they relied on their defense to bail them out, and they had a really easy schedule. And that's the only reason why. Anyway, guys, we will end this stream right here.